Comments. The honourable member for Courtenay Albany.
Again, we know the Conservatives have consistently opposed pharmacare. We heard my colleague from Timmins, James Bay, highlight that the Conservative deputy leader was a lobbyist, Madam Speaker, for AbbVie, a large pharma company in North America that jacked up its prices on medications for seniors by over 470%. Who really needs pharmacare lobbyists, Madam Speaker, when you have Conservatives here? So my question through you, Madam Speaker, to my colleague, and I want clarity because I heard him say and mislead this House that people in British Columbia are covered for insulin. That is not true, Madam Speaker. So through you, Madam Speaker, will my colleague, I'm going to give him another chance to clarify that insulin is not free in British Columbia. In fact, it is a huge cost to many British Columbians, especially working-class British Columbians. And is he going to oppose those British Columbians that require insulin? Is he going to oppose this legislation that's going to provide them the support that they need on life-saving medication, especially when someone loses their job, Madam Speaker, and their deductibles no longer in reach in their affordability levels? I'd like some clarification, Madam Speaker, from my colleague from Prince George. Thank you.
I just want to remind the honourable member he might want to retract something that he said that the honourable member misled the House. He knows that he can't say indirectly what he can't say directly.
He said directly.
Yeah. So the honourable member. Perfect. Okay.
Madam Speaker, because
the honourable member withdraw, and I'm sure that the honourable member
speaking on behalf of British Columbia, saying that he was not, that they are not covered, Madam Speaker, that they are fully covered. That is not true, Madam.
So again, the honourable member withdrew. He doesn't need to elaborate. I just asked him to withdraw, and so the honourable member for Caribou Prince George.
Well, Madam Speaker, most of his minute-and-a-half-long rant was incomprehensible, or I couldn't understand what he was saying, Madam Speaker. So, but the one comment that he did mention is they like to point fingers at other groups and lobbyists, and I'll remind this member that his leader's brother himself is a lobbyist for a big grocer, Madam Speaker. They may not like the answer. They obviously don't like the answer, so they're shouting out over top, Madam Speaker.
Members, they have an opportunity to ask questions, but unless they're being recognized again, they shouldn't be yelling out or trying to ask other questions. So the honourable member for Caribou Prince George.
Madam Speaker, it's unfortunate that when we speak the truth here, they get up and they take offence to it because all that they want to be on the record is their misinformation, Madam Speaker. And they can say everything that they want about Conservatives, but when we fire back at them, they take offence to it, Madam Speaker. And I hope I didn't hurt his feelings by not answering it, but I'm sure that we'll speak offline and we'll hug it out afterwards, Madam Speaker. With that, I'll end it.
I have a point of order. The honourable member for Timmins, James Bay.
We've seen a lot in this House, but since the member couldn't answer the question, he doesn't need to attack the emotion of my colleague. He doesn't need to hug him. He needs to tell the truth. It's a simple thing.
This is a point of debate, not a point of order.